Call it now. Reclaim the lost sword. Let it illuminate the hero's journey. The one who shadows the eternal night. Behold the legend, Merlin.
Ok, hello, xin chào mọi người nha. Chào mừng mọi người đến buổi livestream trưa nay của mình. Và mình là Takumi đây. Và hôm nay mình sẽ chơi một cái tựa game mới ra cách đây tầm khoảng 4 ngày trước.
Magister Merlin? Magister Merlin? Are you all right? Magister Merlin? You don't look well. Did you have a nightmare? Ah, your old problem has reared its head again.
Ok, giờ thì mình sẽ nói luôn với các bạn, đây là cái tựa game mới ra cách đây từ ngày 1 tháng 8. Là cái tựa game này là APK nha. Không phải APK mà đã đúng là AFK, game AFK Johnny nha. Một cái tựa game mới ra cách đây khoảng 4 ngày trước thôi, mới dễ đó. Mà nói đúng hơn là tựa game mới ra khá là mới mẻ đấy. Ok. Hello em gái nha.
I'm Dolly. We've been living together in the mystical house for a while now. I hope you remember that you're the great mage who has inherited the title of Merlin. However, you lost most of your powers somehow. Your memories are fragmented, and you often forget things. I woke you up because there's a fire on the other side of the river. It's getting serious.
Anh đã nói là đây là cái tựa game AFK, hiểu chưa? Em có nói là về game racing đâu. Em nghĩ sao vậy? À, thế à? Đợi chút, quên mất. Giờ anh quên bỏ cái hình, đợi chút đi. Đợi xíu. Anh đợi chút để anh sửa lại cái, để sửa lại cái. Đó. Bỏ anh nhấn quên mất là quên bỏ cái. Được chưa? Như vậy ổn chưa?
All the villagers will be in danger if we don't put out that fire. Chippy was worried and ran over there already. As your familiar, Chippy wanted to protect your beloved village, so he rushed out to put out the fire. But the fire is getting out of hand. Will Chippy be all right?
Trời ơi, quên mất là cái chuyện anh đang cài đặt bằng cái bấm like liền rồi, thiệt tình, thôi kệ đi.
Do you want to go and see for yourself, Magister Merlin? I understand. Just take care of yourself. You've been in seclusion all these years. No one knows you're here. If you just go out like this, it might stir up some trouble.
Trời ơi, quên mất luôn. Quên mất là đang trong quên lúc đó anh quên cài đặt, đang cài đặt tự nhiên bấm like liền, không hiểu nổi.
You know, you're probably the most famous mage in Asperia. Before going out, why don't you use some magic and change your appearance?
Xem ra nó cũng có kiểu như vậy đó. Cái tựa game này mới ra mắt cách đây cũng khoảng 11 tháng 8 rồi. Xem ra cái game mới ra mắt này thì chỉ có mỗi mình em xem thôi nhỉ. Nhìn là biết rồi ha.
Look over there! The heroic order came to put out the fire. Fire elementals are attacking them. Magister, let's go help them. Chippy is at your service!
General Hogan! The water isn't working!
You stand! Get these fires under control! Do not retreat! Forward!
Hình như cái đồ họa hôm nay nó bị hơi trục trặc.
All forces, attack!
I wouldn't have recognized you if it weren't for Chippy tagging along. How about you dispel your disguise so I can see my old friend again?
Ah, General, the Magister's condition, you see, he's forgotten you again.
It's okay, Chippy. No matter how many times he forgets, I'm happy to reintroduce myself to him. I am Hogan, the former leader of the heroic order of the Lightbearer Empire, and the current magistrate of Hollystone. We've been friends for decades, and our friendship will never fade, no matter how muddled your memory gets. But this is no time for small talk. Look at these fire elementals. They don't belong in Ryham. How could they just appear out of nowhere? Then our most pressing concern is to put out the fire. Please, give me a hand. Let's put these fires out together.
Oh, I'll catch up to you some...
All forces, attack!
Hy vọng nó hơi mượt mà một chút đi chứ mà nãy giờ bị sao á.
Oh, I'll catch up to you someday.
All forces, attack! Valen!
General, they've ruined my beauty sleep. This will cost you extra.
Để chắc
Valen, you're just getting here now? Were you deep in your cups again?
That's not fair! I ran into a bunch of fire elementals on the way here! Those guys were really annoying. Anyway, looks pretty grim here. I didn't expect the fire to be this big. This is not normal, General.
That's right. We think it's arson. The culprit is likely a mage.
Whoa, a talking hamster? You're a familiar, aren't you? In that case, this gentleman with the general must be a mage. I gotta say, picking a hamster as your familiar is rather unique.
I'd normally overlook your banter, Valen, but in front of this Magister, you'd better watch your words.
It's rare to command such respect from the general. Well, Magister, I am Valen, of the Heroic Order. How would you like me to address you? An interesting name. I will remember it. Forgive my rudeness earlier. I'll be sure to make it up to you once this fire has been dealt with.
Dọn trước nha mọi người. Đồ họa, đồ phân dài làm một 1280 720. Đồ phân giải ghi là mình phải bỏ ở chỗ ok. Cái tên là Takumi mà mình ghi là cái Takuni. Chết cha, ghi nhầm. Ok, chưa được rồi.
You seem more interested in who started the fire than in putting it out.
I saw you casting a spell with my own eyes.
It's not that easy to quench a greedy fire, my dear. I'm just trying to help.
The Scarlet Sorceress is as beautiful as her fire is dangerous. That's what the rumors say.
Dangerous. You're quite right. If this were my fire, you'd all be ashes by now.
So she's the Scarlet Sorceress. Chippy has heard of her.
You're...
Magister, if Chippy is not mistaken, it seems like the Scarlet Sorceress is staring at you. What do we do, Magister? She's staring really hard.
Never mind. You made me think of someone. The divination was right. This night was awful. I shouldn't have gone out. I'd appreciate not being disturbed any further. I'm leaving.
Dành cho bà một like. Ok, cảm ơn nha.
You're not going anywhere, Scarlet Sorceress. All my wares are gone. I demand compensation.
Don't push your luck, young man. I'm not known for my patience.
Don't you dare try to get away with this. I'll make sure you're held responsible.
Shh. Quiet. Something's not right. The wind. It's suddenly so loud.
Từ game mới ra này á, nó còn hơn cái lúc livestream là nó có bị gì á.
Time to show you my moves.
Fly, my beautiful planes.
You awake? How are you feeling? If I hadn't seen you pass out just now, I'd probably believe you. You passed out for a while. General Hogan and his men put out the fire. Then he returned to Hollystone. He ordered me to stay here and look after you. Before he left, the General told me to make sure that when you woke up, your memory was all right. What a strange request. Do you often forget things? Also, how much do you remember of what just happened? The Scarlet Sorceress, Muriel. You're a Magister, so perhaps you've heard of her. She was identified as the culprit by young Master Rowan. That kid with the huge bag and the duck on his head? He's Rowan, the second son of the wealthiest man in the Empire, and head of the Mithril Consortium. General Hogan took the two of them back to Hollowstone for questioning. Muriel's attitude towards you was unusual. When you passed out, she was the first to get to you. Did you know her from before? That's rather odd.
Magister? Yes, you're awake! Chippy checked all around and didn't see any elemental beings. The village is safe now. Mr. Balin told you that General Hogan already left for Hollowstone, right? The General will wait for us in the village, so we should go meet him in Hollowstone. He seemed to have something to say to you.
There might be enemies on the road. I'll go with you. Although, you might not need my protection.
Of course! The Magister is the merriest mage that everyone loves. Anyway, since you're feeling better, Magister, should we set off? However, before leaving for Hollowstone, we should probably return to the mystical house first. Dolly must be worried sick.
Need a hand, friend?
Dolly! I brought back the Magister!
You're back. I was worried.
Merlin, have you regained your powers? I saw your magic in the sky. It was the right decision to go on this trip.
Don't be too happy. Magister fainted after casting that spell. And the Magister looked really strange, as if possessed by some weird force.
Nonsense. Even the goddess Dura can't control Merlin. Perhaps it's just the Magister recovering. Chippy, what's with you? Why so pessimistic? That's not like you.
Oh, you're right. The Magister is the greatest mage in all of Asperia. Everything will be fine.
That's what I like to hear.
Magister Merlin, you seem to be in quite a bit of trouble. Shall we find someone to lend you a helping hand? Leave it to me. I know a few people.
Ready to embark on a glorious adventure?
By my life and honor, I shall protect you. Took you a while. I've been waiting out here in the cold all day. They say it's always autumn in Ryham, but right now, it's more like winter.
It's said that Merlin's ward has long protected Ryham. It's the only reason that people can actually live here. But recently, Ryham's been getting colder. It's almost snowed the past few days. We've come with the Magister to investigate this change in weather.
My apologies, Miss Hamster. I never got your name.
Yes, we should be introduced. You are Valen. I am Hammy.
Are all your familiars hamsters? Nope.
Chippy told me that General Hogan ordered you to protect the Magister. You must know that serving the Magister is an honor, but it's not easy. I'll be observing you. I hope you'll become a competent retainer.
Apologies again, but I have to correct you. I'm a knight, not someone's retainer. Protecting him is just my current task. It's not a lifelong post. Unless your Magister is someone like the Great Merlin, then I may consider it.
Did I hear that right? Well, the Magister, he is Ouch! Why did you just step on my foot, Hammy?
Oh, sorry. Chippy likes to spout nonsense. Don't mind him, Mr. Valen. Once you spend some time together, you'll realize that although the Magister isn't Merlin, he is just as powerful. You'll see that he is practically the same as Merlin, except for the different appearance and name.
Okay, I'll just wait and see. We should get going. I really want to get to Hollistone as soon as possible. I need a hot drink to help me warm up. Dura above. I really hope the General doesn't give me another assignment.
allow me to do some magic?
Sir, yes, as you command. Now, what seems to be the problem? Just as I expected.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal. Even shinier.
Oh, I'll catch up to you someday.
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started. Protect me!
Victory belongs to everyone!
Onward, fellow knights!
Quyết định trình âm thanh nhỏ nhỏ là xí ấy.
Victory belongs to everyone!
Âm lượng tổng thể nhạc, hiệu ứng dòng tiếng. Trình nói nhỏ là xí nha mọi người. Còn đồ họa thì cho 30 fp đi cho nó mượt xí. Xem ra mọi người chỉ mới xem game Minecraft còn hơn là cái tựa game mới ra này cái gì.
My shield is unbreakable!
Cha, cái bản đồ này nó y chang cái tựa game nói sao nhỉ,
It's time to show you my moves.
For the glory of all knights!
My shield is unbreakable!
thị trấn Đá Thánh.
Great. You seem to have pulled yourself together. I was really worried when you passed out. So, how are you getting along with Valen? I hope he hasn't offended you already. Really? That guy's usually a handful.
That's not fair, General. These two little hamsters are watching my every move. I didn't slack off at all.
Well, considering you helped us fight all the way here, I'll score your performance on the Magister's behalf. 80 out of 100! Keep up the good work, Mr. Valen.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your encouragement, Hammy.
Let me say this again, Valen. He was sent by me specifically to look into the changing weather. To ensure success, you must spare no effort in assisting him. Further,
You must ensure his safety. I totally understand, General.
Valen is my most trusted knight, both in strength and in character. His only shortcoming is probably his big mouth. Anyway, please teach this young man a thing or two during your time together. You can be as strict as you need to be.
Stop teasing me, General. We should get down to business. The fire at Ryham was clearly arson.
Yes, the young master of the Mithril Consortium identified the culprit as the Scarlet Sorceress. Rowan believes that she was the one who summoned those fire elementals. The Scarlet Sorceress, however, denies it all. I questioned the Scarlet Sorceress before you arrived. I asked her what her reasons were for coming to Ryham, but she didn't say a word. What about you? Do you think the Scarlet Sorceress is the culprit? Not that I doubt your judgment, but until the truth is uncovered, I can't let her go. There's another matter I'm concerned about. The Scarlet Sorceress said that you'd exonerate her. She seemed convinced that you would find the real culprit of the fire. You and her. I don't mean to pry, but is she an acquaintance of yours? True, you have lost your memory. Some things you might not be able to recall. Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of all of this in our investigation. Oh, right. This is your first time in Hollystone, isn't it? Before troubling yourself with the investigation, you might as well take a tour around the village. I suspect you'll like it here. Go, have a look around, then come find me. I'll be waiting for you here.
Tài khoản bị làm sao cơ? Thiệt là rồi. Được rồi. Mình không biết là do cái lực, do cái quay hay là do cái bộ phân giải của game nữa. Ba trăm kim cương.
Let's enjoy the starlight
shield for others, armor for my foot.
The General has asked. A little progress is better than no.
Whew. The color and clarity are phenomenal.
Di vật.
Are you lost? Follow me.
My shield is unbreakable! My shield is unbreakable! Divine shield protects me!
It's time to show you my moves.
Ok.
My shield is unbreakable! My shield is unbreakable!
It's time to show you my moves.
My shield is unbreakable! is unbreakable! My shield is unbreakable!
Năm mươi tám. Chia một thêm tựa về đồi à? Hai tỷ một vàng.
The truth is but a question away.
I'm here. Who's the target?
Be grateful that you're allowed an audience.
Killer.
What's wrong with a good sleep tonight? As long as I'm safe.
Let's stand and fight together.
I'm here. Who's the target?
Dinner time! Go, go, go!
What are you hunting? Leave it to me.
Khi có trao đổi Dolly.
Optimal training results. It's open.
The color and clarity are phenomenal.
You desire an order?
The General has asked me to protect you.
Ngày 15 tháng 8 năm 2024. Lời chúc hả? Viết ghi gì bây giờ? Tất Nguyên hả? Trời đất ơi. Hơi khó nói. Trước mình sẽ kiểm tra lại cái bộ phim dạy của anh nó hay là quay nó có bị sao sao á. livestream nó có bị mở đọc lúc cái đoạn cắt cảnh mà nó có bị như thế nào. Chứ bây giờ mới nói gì luôn á. Đã rất nha, cái kênh này nếu mà đạt tới 2020 đi thì mình sẽ nói luôn là mình sẽ quay cái video, nó không phải là không quay video bình thường mà là mình sẽ livestream về nói chuyện ha, vào buổi tối nha, tầm khoảng 8 giờ tầm khoảng 8 giờ tối. Mà nói đúng không, nếu mà kênh này mà không chưa tới được 2020 thì tối nay mình sẽ live luôn ha. Lời chúc ở đây là cái này là mình nói trước là đó, đi ra mình phải nói là ở trên cộng đồng, nhưng mà ai ngày mà lời chúc ở đây thì đã bảo với hai rồi.
I heard the wheat fields in Northville will soon be acquired by Lord France. It won't be long before Northville is growing those expensive grapes, just like Southville.
What? Wasn't the village chief of Ryham opposed to growing grapes? Did he back down in the end?
He had no choice. You've seen how rich the people in Southville have gotten these past couple of years. It's all because of the grapes.
Everyone in Northville was green with envy. Who doesn't want to be rich? The old chief couldn't hold back the sea of change.
If there are grapes to the south and grapes to the north, Ryham should just change its name to Grapeville.
Thank you for considering my lady. However, she said that if she needed anything, she would instruct us on what to do, rather than trouble you.
But she does not need to be so polite. The lady has come a long way, and it is my duty to be hospitable to guests. Should she have time today, might I be fortunate enough to meet her? I have prepared a rare gift for her.
Lord Franz, sir, I'm afraid my lady is terribly busy today and really cannot see you. Please, return another day.
Lord Franz does not seem to be in a great mood today, I see. I heard General Hogan mention that a noblewoman lives in this house, and that she has come from the capital.
And where did this bottom feeder come from? Talking about me behind my back. Begone!
And nice to meet you, Lord Franz. You're different from what I imagined. I heard you were so rich and swanky that even the fountain on your estate was made of gold. I imagined you'd look like a fine gold bar.
Impertinent scoundrel! No wonder your mouth emits such dross when base wretches like you grow up eating only filth.
Fine, fine. I might well be a base wretch, but that can't be said of him. What do you think, Magister?
Oh no. You look like you're barely half-trained. Don't call yourself a magister when you only know a few spells. I wager you never attended the Serene Lyceum. Am I right?
The Magister didn't really study that much there.
See? I thought as much. Peasants like you don't belong in a place like that.
You've misunderstood, Lord Cocky High Butt. The Magister didn't study at the Lyceum because he was teaching there. Yes! You journaled about that part of your life, and you allowed me to read those entries.
What a bunch of tedious liars! Enough! I have an important client to meet and can spare no time to argue with the likes of you. Furthermore, I hate rodents, particularly when they scurry around my property. You'd best not let me catch you around Ryham. That region falls under my jurisdiction.
He certainly wasn't humble. He's essentially saying that Ryham belongs to him. However, it doesn't look like he was exaggerating. Lord Franz does control most of Ryham, especially the southern part. You look a bit lost. Allow me to explain. Ryham is built along the Tranquil River, which divides the region in half, north and south. 2 years ago, Southville heeded Lord France and dug up its wheat fields to plant grapes instead. He made a lot of money, and nowadays many villagers regard him as the symbol and source of their wealth. They say it's a new grape variety, gem vine. In all of Asperia, it only grows in Ryham, and is so rare that it can't be bought anywhere else on the market. To expand production, Lord Franz has lobbied the Northville villagers to swap from growing wheat to gem vine grapes. Is this the mage's intuition then? Southville is not that far, so we could go have a look around. But we should probably talk with General Hogan before we go. He's waiting for us near the plaza. The General has a little progress is better than no progress, right?
Vậy là một cái tựa game mới ra, mình đã đưa cộng đồng lên rồi mình sẽ nói với các bạn như vậy rồi mà các bạn mà không trả lời mình và cũng không có muốn xem cái video này thì coi như mình sẽ trải nghiệm cái tựa game này thôi nha. Nếu muốn thì mình sẽ làm ra tập 2, mà còn không thì thôi mình sẽ làm lại cái tựa game Minecraft tập 28 nha. Bởi vì người ta nói chiều phan quá hư luôn, chứ không có là không như trước. Chiều phan quá là phan hư luôn chứ. Để làm theo ý mình luôn chứ không khác gì đâu. Ví dụ đi, nếu mình làm một cái tựa game khác thì không muốn vô xem, mà mình làm về cái tựa game mà mấy người muốn coi á thì không khác gì là kén cả chọn kênh cả. Cái này không phải là chụp rồi sao? Chụp rồi coi như chụp lại nữa.
Mary, I'm so glad you're safe. I heard about the fire last night. I was so worried.
Eddie, I saw everything. When the fire broke out, there was a mage in the village. She was standing in my wheat field. She waved her hand and just vanished, after which the field just burst into flames.
What? Are you saying you saw the culprit? Mary, Take a deep breath and see if you can remember what she looked like.
She had red hair down to her mid-back. She was also wearing a hat with a long feather in it and a black dress with gold stripes.
We need to tell this to the heroic order.
Magister, listening to that description, it seems like the culprit has to be Muriel. She has red hair and wears a hat and a dress.
Do you remember what the Scarlet Sorceress looks like? I think she was different from the woman's description. Muriel was wearing a plain black skirt. There weren't any gold stripes on it. This is an important piece of information. Before the fire, mages other than Muriel may have been in the village. We need to tell this to General Hogan immediately.
You look serious. What happened? Well, Ryham should never have been divided. Now the citizens on both sides of the river are constantly bickering.
I have to point out that this situation started after Lord Franz arrived in Ryham.
I heard that Lord Franz has always wanted to grow grapes in Northville to increase production. What? This is the first I've heard of that.
In short, the intel suggests that the culprit is probably someone other than the Scarlet Sorceress. But she's still a suspect. And who knows if the other red-headed mage is her accomplice. We'll have to keep investigating.
Huh. We haven't even solved the issue of the changing weather. But here comes more problems. This case is related to magic, which Valen does not excel at. I'm going to ask you for your help. Are you willing to aid us? I'll let her know that you said that. Thanks for your help. Have you figured out what your next move is?
We ought to look around Southville. Before identifying the culprit, we should learn more about the grape variety known as Gemvine. We bumped into Lord Franz just now, and he wasn't particularly friendly. What if, hypothetically, my sword falls out of its scabbard, completely by accident, mind you, and skewers his foot? You'd protect me, right?
Please keep an eye on him. I'm afraid he's going to get into trouble. Then it's all up to you. May Jura above watch over you.
You're not even worth getting up for.
coincidence, Master Rowan. Fancy meeting you here.
I saw you in Northville. The guy from the Heroic Order and the Mage. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Rowan of the Mithril Consortium. We didn't get a chance for introductions earlier. Thanks for helping with the Wind Elemental. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be my goods that were lost, but my life. Northville's rich in wheat. That's where Ryham got its name. I went out of my way to Northville to buy 3 carts of the best wheat, but it all got burned by the Scarlet Sorceress. My whole business venture has been upended. And now this bridge is causing me trouble. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I heard that Southville's Gemvine grapes are worth their weight in gold, so I wanted to check them out. But the bridge is up, and no one can get across.
It looks like someone deliberately sabotaged the mechanism. The lever's broken. Could be bandits who did this, or it could be someone else. Anyway, how much do you know about machinery? Seems like the all-knowing Magister has finally met his match.
I know a little. The Mithril Consortium handles loads of machinery orders, but we don't currently have any spare parts. To replace the broken lever, we need a wooden stick of a specific hardness and durability. We'll also need a lubricant.
Oh, in an emergency, I know that the juice of glowfly fruit can be used as a lubricant.
All right! Gruglins often hoard glowfly fruit near the camp. Glowfly fruit has that sweet and sour flavor. So good when you can find it.
Gruglins! Yes! The long sticks they carry could be used as a lever. We'd be killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
There's nothing to negotiate. I need to cross the bridge too. And there's no way I can deal with those Gruglins by myself. So let's work together to collect the materials, then I'll repair the mechanism and everyone's happy. What do you think?
There's no time to waste. Quick! Let's go find a Gruglins club and some ripe glowfly fruit.
My shield is unbreakable!
No wonder you're General Hogan's friend. You both can hold it down in a fight. If you weren't in the fight, both the villagers here and my salary would have suffered. maybe I would have run away. Or perhaps I would have shielded you until I fell. I'm just joking. Let's go. We have things to do.
Come out, my sons, and fight for me!
My shield is unbreakable!
Shine star.
Well, victory is deserved.
Lên cấp độ rồi.
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it. A little progress is better than no progress, right?
You desire an audience. And what do you offer? Being a noble is always being on top.
Oh, the stars sparkle ever more brilliantly.
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get started. For the light bearers.
Ai. Thị trấn Đá Thánh.
There are Gruglin camps everywhere. Seems like the harvest may not be safe, even without the Scarlet Sorceress. Oh, you're not from around here, so perhaps you haven't heard the local legend. It's said that the great Magister Merlin blessed this place, or protected it or something. I don't really understand magic.
So you're here buying goods because of a legend?
Relying on these legends or stories is actually an effective marketing strategy. But that's not why I was there. I just wanted to get some information on regions near Hollowstone and see if I could open up a new trade route. The soil in Ryham is particularly fertile. Its crops, flour, and bread are well known throughout the Lightbearer Empire. But later, I found out that the change in weather had reduced Northville's wheat yields. Difficult transportation in the region meant that Ryham wheat has become a luxury that only nobles can afford. So I wondered if I could expand the market and increase sales. However, that's right! That blasted Scarlet Sorceress!
Calm yourself, Master Rowan. It's better than losing your life to bandits.
That makes sense, I guess.
No need to look so glum. What are a few shipments of wheat compared to the massive fortune you have? I still remember when the heroic order came to clean things up, and you had the consortium send over wagons of swords as a thank you gift.
That was completely different, Mr. Valen. The gift to the heroic order was to express my gratitude and cement our relationship. However small or great the value, it was totally reasonable. That's right. Kindness, friendship, and favors are all well and good. The business is another matter entirely. Even the smallest loss must be precisely recorded and analyzed. Speaking of which, the acquisition process in Northville was more unpleasant than expected. Most were friendly, though a few of them needed an attitude adjustment. There are no laws against price gouging, but it was less about selling goods and more like driving customers away. It was the same when the first fire broke out. A few of them just stood by the side of the road, and they didn't even try to help, like it wasn't even their village.
Strange indeed. The people of Northville are very united and care greatly for their fields and homes. They wouldn't be indifferent to anything that happens in the village. Never mind. Our priority is to gather materials right now. Everything else can wait until we're across the bridge.
Protect me!
Well, victory is deserved.
Great! Now we can get across to Southville. Why do you look unhappy, Rowan?
Well, it's because of the bridge. It was all too easy to stop traffic between the two places. All you have to do is break the lever. I was able to repair it this time, but it'll be a problem for caravans in the future. Yes, a bridge bridge that can be rendered uncrossable so easily, as well as an unsafe business environment. I need to reevaluate my business venture.
Thi trận đại thịnh.
Just put on the ring. Huh? Oh.
You desire an audience.
Quá hiểu rõ mà, phải lên cấp 15 đi mới được.
Divine shield protects me!
Well, victory is deserved.
My shield is unbreakable!
It's time to show you my moves.
Come out, my sons, and fight for me.
My shield is unbreakable!
Shine star.
My shield is unbreakable!
Cho nó từ đường đỉnh luôn. Những cái đầu tay làm gì cho được.
Shine star.
Well, victory is deserved.
Divine shield protects me!
Come out, my sons, and fight for me.
cái màn này á, bài mục đích là 15 thôi, mục đích là cấp 15 thôi chứ không cần nhiều.
My shield is unbreakable!
Khu vực mới. Bình nguyên hoàng kim mật. Bộ sưu tập thần bí. Có gì mới đâu trời. Jim Ant lui về. Lily, May vẫn chưa sẵn sàng. Bạn có thể mở khóa tượng này ngay khi cô ấy được giới thiệu trong trò chơi. Theo dõi chúng tôi để nhận phần thưởng. Thử dùng kim cương để quay coi nó ra cái gì. Ba vàng. God.
Welcome to my shop. How can I help you?
Oh, Rowan hả? Tưởng cái gì?
Illuminated only by rain.
Còn một nàng cuối cùng là ai vậy?
What kind of flower will bloom this time?
Kurarabele.
Those who know nothing will have nothing.
Chưa một Úc. 3.000 kim cương mới đã phải làm gì chứ.
Inventory, shipments, deliveries. Am I missing?
Oh. Wisdom accumulates and develops just like tree rings.
Just click on the ring. Huh? Aprons and fire magic. That's what makes me super.
Shield for other.
I think I grew taller.
Don't worry. My flames will never hurt you.
You desire an audience. And what do...
The General has asked me to protect you. Not that you need it.
Shield for others, armor for myself. Let's get.
Oh, that's Sir Lucius.
The stars sparkle ever more brilliantly.
A mage wearing a hat with a family through the sewer grates. A tattered robe he never washes, but he's always eating grapes. Song? No, no, I'm not singing. This is a poem dedicated to Lord Franz and these wonderful gem vine grapes.
With everything that's been happening recently, can't you just be good and stay in the village?
No! Malcolm said the lake's frozen over. I have to go see it. You may not care, Grandpa, but I've never seen a frozen lake.
You don't understand anything. That just means it's cold. And what's so good about that? Those Northville folks refuse to listen to Lord Francis' advice. And even Merlin's magic can't protect them anymore. I forbid you from going to Northville.
No, these baskets of gem vine are the wrong weight. I told you Lord Franz is personally coming to inspect the village. I won't be able to protect you if he finds that people are secretly eating and hiding the produce. What? Lord Franz is coming himself? Who are you? Don't go asking what shouldn't be asked. Wait a minute. You're not Lord Franz's spy, are you? Yeah, Lord Franz's spies wouldn't just be wandering around the village doing nothing.
Vậy lên đâu rồi?
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a little warming up.
Potions for sale! Buy 4, get 1 free!
Well, let's begin our lesson.
My shield is unbreakable!
Ok, like đến đây thôi nha. Hẹn mọi người buổi live tiếp theo nha. Ngày mai mình sẽ ra lại cái tựa game 28 của tựa game Minecraft sinh tồn nha. Giờ thì tạm biệt mọi người. Bye bye. Hẹn mọi người buổi live tiếp theo nha. Bye mọi người. Bye bye.